I think she played exceptionally well. She played 100 times better than every other time I've played against her, and all the things, well, not all the things, but a few of the key things that had worked in our previous matches, she handled much, much better tonight. So I have to give credit where credit's due. I don't think I was obviously at my best, but you know, she really put me under pressure from the first point to the last and held her nerve and everything else. So, you know, she played well. Yeah, she served very well, kind of kept me off balance with that, and she was very accurate with her serving, and I mean, she kept going for it. She hit some pretty fast second serves, so, you know, I obviously try and look for forehands, and she really, you know, hit that T1 on the ad court exceptionally well to kind of, you know, keep me guessing.
Obviously not long after a loss, Sam, but how does your mood head into development overall? Oh,
look, overall I'm feeling good. So obviously there's still room for improvement, which is, you know, I guess normal for anyone. And I've got a few days now to get down to Melbourne and practice and keep trying to prepare as best as I can, and try and really, you know, try and play better. So I think tonight it was very clear to me that she was playing very well, and I just didn't do enough. I didn't play well enough, and I got beaten. So there's still room to improve, I guess, and I've got a few days to do that.
Sam, if you had your time again, what couple of things might you do differently to try and do that didn't happen tonight?
I mean, I spoke about this with Dave already, so I don't think it's like, okay, you've got to play a forehand more or a backhand more or do anything like that. I just need to be better. And when she's hitting, you know, very fast returns back at my feet, I've got to serve better. I've got to maybe go for a bit more, go close to the lines, and try and get her off balance before she was able to do that to me. And, you know, a few opportunities I probably didn't take advantage of, and it's a couple of points here and there. She was very on, so, you know, even a 40-30 point on her serve, making a play is important. So it's, yeah, I don't think it's, you know, totally back to the drawing board. I just needed to, you know, when she's playing fast at me, I've got to go fast back, not try and necessarily change the pace too much, just go straight back at her and, you know, see how she likes it.
Sam, I know it's not good, but overall for the week, you will be happy with what you're taking the week. You've got what you want.
Yeah, look, 3 good matches is good. So, of course, you want more and you want to do better. But, you know, after sitting here yesterday having 1-2 and you're going into a third match, it's really good preparation for me. So I've had a lot of tennis under my belt, which is a really good thing. And, yeah, I can now go to Melbourne with probably a bit more confidence than what I've had previous years. But, obviously, there's still a lot to be done.
The risk getting better each match, or the same?
Look, it hasn't bothered me all week, so that's a really good thing. And I think, you know, the treatment I did and the 3 days off that I had before the tournament really was exactly what I needed. So, yeah, hopefully it stays that way. But, yeah, I'm not concerned about it right now.
Sam, did you dream being back in the semi-finals? I'm not saying you thought too far ahead.
Yeah.
It's not out, but you did. This was maybe a little bit of a breakthrough that you've been looking for.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was certainly a match where I was feeling good going into, and I'd obviously had good success against her before, so there was no reason not to think that, you know, I was going to have a good shot tonight, but I knew I was going to have to play well. I know that she can play really big, and the previous times we played, she does try and do that, but was very erratic, whereas tonight she really kept her errors down and hit a lot more winners than errors. So, you know, that's the way it goes. But there's no doubt, being in the quarterfinals, I think you have the right to think that you can deserve to be in the next round.
That serve down the 10 was deceptively fast. Was there another shot that, you know, she looked like she had bounce rates with a little strength? She playing strong when you remember last time?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar. She just did it way better. You know, the previous matches she'd miss a lot of second serve returns, and you know, she'd take really big cuts at every single shot, and, you know, things that were off pace she didn't like. Whereas, you know, I don't think she barely made an error off my slice backhand tonight, and she didn't miss second serve returns, and she was very ambitious on her serve and all those things. So I think she, you know, probably this is how she wants to play, but she was able to put it together tonight. So that's the way it goes. But I've got to be able to try and combat that with some of my own power and weapons.
She's ranked in the 90s and she's a qualifier. She's playing at a much higher level than that tonight. If you were to give her a ranking, where would she sit?
Oh,
Approximately.
I don't know. tonight she should be seated at the Aussie Open. So, but I mean, she has been ranked, I think, at least top 50 in a couple of years ago. So obviously her capability is at least that. She's been there before. So I think I'm sure she's working on trying to get back to that spot.
Sam, just by very nature of your ranking number 27, there's going to be lower expectations on you from the public. What about your mindset? Are you going down there to contend for the title or force some damage? What is it?
Well, I think you're in the draw. Of course, everybody wants to win it. I'm not going to say I'll be happy with making third round or fourth round or anything like that, but I'm also not going to sit here and say I'm going to win the tournament. So it's, I don't know. I don't really ever say, I want to make this round. I want to do all the things that I need to do to try and play well, and I still think my best tennis, and when I'm able to do that, is can definitely compete with the best in the world. So whatever that looks like, I don't know, but I need to do a lot of things well, and I think if I can do that, then yes, my ability can have a really good tournament. Whatever that is, I don't know.
Were there any aspects of the game that you were working on specifically here that you feel better about
No, I mean, I didn't go into each match thinking, I want to work on my forehand today or my serve or anything like that. I think each match, there's always things that you can walk away from and think, yep, I did that well today, and not so well. From my first round to my second round, I thought my first serve was a lot better. I'd still like to get my second serve going better and more accurate. So that's kind of been the whole week through. So I need to go out and work on that. And they can be real little things. It's not necessarily working on one shot. It could be taking a return early on a break point or something like that, where it's hard to work on that in practice. But the one thing that I'm really pleased with is I was able to come back in that first round and fight through, and I wasn't playing great, but I got through it. And then yesterday I played better. So today wasn't as good, but I gave myself a chance to be in the quarters. So there's lots of little things that you can take from a week like this.
Any more questions?
Thank you.